Cheers, everyone. Welcome back to another beer review. Now, if you are a regular beer reviewer watcher on YouTube over the past week and a bit, there has been a ton of reviews of this beer come up. I don't know what it is. Every time Guinness bring out a new one, it goes mad on the internet. I don't know if, people are trying to chase the beer to get it up. I don't know. It just goes mad. There's been a ton of reviews go up. And, me sitting here, like I do, going on about it, I'm following the flock, and I. You could say I am, in a way. Boys and girls, we've got the new Guinness. It's the cold brew coffee beer. Super smashing, great, clocking in at 4%. This is at the moment available in Tesco if you can find it. It's sold out relatively quickly. I know for a fact, I think Sainsbury's and Morrison's will be stocking this soon. That's all I know. So, what can I tell you about this beer? Well, I did not know this beer was coming out. To be honest, it's only when I saw the reviews go up. It says flavourful notes of coffee, chocolate and caramel make for a delicious yet refreshing sweet taste sensation. It's only 4%. I've got to bear that in mind. Now, these coffee notes, it's not giving away anything else. These coffee notes, I don't know if it's just coffee flavouring. I don't know the process involved in the coffee. I don't know, the coffee side of it. I don't know whether or not someone's just gone along with a little bit of flavouring and popped a little bit of drops in every can. Who knows? But let's just crack it open. So, it's got a widget. Let's get and it smells lots of caramel. Millionaire shortcake for me. With a hint of coffee. It smells like a sweet mocha, in a way. So let's pour it out straight like we do and see what it's about. There we go. I do love looking at Guinness being poured, the draft stuff anyway. So there we go. There she is. Well, I can tell you now, appearance-wise, it is slightly different to your normal draft Guinness. There is a coffee brown tinge to this beer. Stick that there. It does. It's not jet black. It's got an off-white head to it for starters, which is looks like a creamy head to a latte if you want. But the beer itself is not jet black. That is not jet black for starters. So there's a difference, in the appearance. Now, before I start, when you look at a pint of Guinness, especially the draft, it looks like a solid pint of beer, doesn't it? When you look at it, it's most probably the best looking pint of beer in the world. It's thick white head, jet black, solid. But I've always had an issue with the draft because once you taste it, I don't know if it's your eyes are deceiving you in a way. Once you taste it, it thins itself out. So when I saw it at 4%, I thought, it might be a bit meh. But the aromas cock on, not lovely aroma, lovely sweet, chocolatey, caramel, coffee note on it. So I'm going to go in. Cheers, everybody. You get the bitterness of the coffee straight away. You do get them Guinness flavours, slightly roasted maltness there. only a slight roasting maltness there, slight sweetness. Then it thins itself out. It does thin itself out at quite an alarming rate for me. I think the body of the beer is very, very thin. I'll go in again. Again, you're greeted with slight sweet bitterness. Sounds a bit Irish, I know, but it's Guinness. You get a sweet chocolate, then a bitterness of a coffee bean, hint of caramel, then whoa, just falls apart for me. There's nothing, there's no structure to this beer to keep them flavours going for me. You get them flavours, what it says, then it just falls apart in the mouth and it gets a little bit watery, and it gets a little bit thin. And I think for me, you need to have a more of a thicker element in the beer to keep these flavours, to do these flavours justice. You just need to have the beer needs to have more balls, basically. It needs to have more alcohol in it for me. It needs to be at least 6 to 7 to justify them flavours at the top, because what I'm getting is them flavours, and suddenly the beer falls away, it all collapses, and you just, on the back end, you're just getting like a watery type of mess in a way. And that's the problem I have with it. I'm going again. Does the coffee bean, the chocolate element feel authentic? Not really. Not really. It does feel slightly synthetic to me as well. So for me, am I disappointed? I was expecting it to be the way it is, to be honest, because of that percentage. I think, with the draft, as I say, it is thin, the draft. I've always been a lover of the original Guinness and the foreign extra Guinness. This and the Nigerian, that's a belter. This, for me, I know people would buy it, and I know some people will love it. There's some people out there who Guinness can't do any wrong. Well, they did do that bit at that time, didn't they, which was dodgy. This one, for me, would I recommend it? Well, each to their own. I think it's really down to the individual taste. But for me personally, I like, I like big beers. I like big flavoured beers. For me, it's not giving me enough. And that's all I can say. So, boys and girls, thank you for watching yet another cold brew coffee Guinness beer review. I wouldn't recommend it. If you think the Guinness draft is thin for you, then you're not going to like that either. Some people, like I say, love them. So kudos to them. Guinness cold brew coffee beer. Give it a go if you want. Tell me what you think. Thank you very much for watching this beer review. Please subscribe. Murder me in the comments. If you totally disagree with me, that's, we're all different at the end of the day, boys and girls, aren't we? It would be a weird old world if everybody was like me. See you on my next one. Cheers.